Have you ever walked into a room and felt invisible? Like your presence just quietly fades into the background, no matter how vibrant you feel on the inside? Linda Wright, the former model turned Parisian style muse, knows this feeling all too well. But she also knows how to flip it, gracefully, powerfully, and without ever raising her voice. There's a quiet magic in how she dresses. It's not about trends or labels, it's about presence. Every piece she wears whispers, I am here. So if you've ever felt unseen after 50, this is your moment. Because your wardrobe, it can speak before you do. It can frame your story, elevate your confidence, and invite the world to notice. Not with noise, but with unmistakable grace. In this episode, we're revealing 12 wardrobe changes that don't just refresh your style, they reignite your sense of visibility, vitality, and self-expression. These aren't dramatic makeovers. They're graceful refinements, thoughtful shifts that will help you feel seen, powerful, and at peace in your own skin. Ready to dress like you mean it? Let's begin. 1. Say goodbye to the safe neutrals. Neutrals are lovely, but too many? That's when invisibility starts to creep in. If your wardrobe is a sea of beige, taupe, and washed-out grays, you may be blending in more than you realize. Linda Wright wears neutrals, but always with intention. She balances them with texture, contrast, or a bold accessory. A camel coat, yes, but layered over sharp white, deep navy, or vibrant lipstick. The key? Use neutrals as a foundation, not a hiding place. Try swapping one of your go-to beige pieces with something richer, a chocolate brown sweater, an ivory blouse with sheen, or a deep olive jacket. Notice how it changes your posture, your energy. Add one statement color, crimson, cobalt, even plum, something that brings your skin tone to life. You don't have to shout, just stop whispering, because your style should mirror how you feel inside, alive, layered, and full of quiet fire. 2. Trade baggy for beautiful structure. Comfort matters. But after 50, oversized clothing can unintentionally dull your silhouette and your presence. Linda Wright understands structure. Her wardrobe is a lesson in how tailoring can shape not just a look, but a mood. She chooses clothes that follow the lines of the body without clinging or overwhelming. Here's the shift. Replace shapeless with softly structured. A blazer with gentle tailoring, a wrap dress that defines the waist, trousers that glide rather than bunch. You're not dressing to look younger, you're dressing to feel seen. If you love loose pieces, that's okay. Pair them strategically. A slouchy sweater with slim trousers, a wide-leg pant with a more fitted top. Balance is everything. You'll be amazed at how posture changes with a structured jacket, or how confident you feel when the seams of a dress follow your curves with care. Clothing should never feel like armor, but it can feel like support. Gentle, dignified, empowering. 3. Elevate everyday footwear. The fastest way to look polished, even in jeans? Your shoes. Too often, we default to tired sneakers or overly practical flats, but a refined shoe can carry your entire outfit, literally and stylistically. Linda Wright's go-to? A low-block heel, a sleek ankle boot, or a chic leather loafer. These aren't uncomfortable stilettos. They're smart, sculpted choices that bring elegance to your walk. Start here. Replace worn, casual shoes with one pair that makes you feel elevated. Think pointed toes, rich textures, or unique finishes like patent, suede, or croc-embossed leather. You don't need dozens, just a few that you love. A beautiful shoe says, I take myself seriously. It finishes a look with intention. And let's not forget comfort. Today's elegant shoes are built for real life. Flexible soles, supportive insoles, breathable leather. You no longer have to choose between looking good and feeling good. Remember, your shoes carry your story. Let them lift you. 4. Refresh your denim game. Denim is timeless, but the wrong fit can make it feel tired. If you're still wearing jeans from a decade ago, they may not be serving your shape or your spirit anymore. Too tight, too low-rise, too baggy, they all send mixed messages. Linda Wright often pairs crisp denim with tailored blazers or fluid blouses. It's a masterclass in effortless chic. Her secret? Clean lines, high-rise cuts, and a perfect length that skims the ankle. Here's what to look for. Dark washes for a more elevated, slimming look. Straight or wide leg styles that elongate the body. Minimal distressing for timeless appeal. And don't be afraid to cuff, crop, or tailor. Your jeans should fit you, not the other way around. Denim doesn't have to feel casual or sloppy. With the right styling, it becomes a canvas for elegance. Dress it up with a silk blouse or dress it down with a soft knit. Either way, you're choosing intention over habit. This small change, it can make you fall back in love with your reflection. The 5, embrace statement accessories. Feeling overlooked? Let your accessories do the talking. A silk scarf tied with flair, a sculptural necklace, a wide brim hat that frames your face like art. Linda Wright never over-accessorizes, but she always finishes her look with something personal, something that says, I am fully expressed. Accessories are your punctuation. Without them, an outfit is just a sentence without emphasis. Start simple. A bold cuff on your wrist, a silk scarf in a vibrant print, a pair of statement earrings that draw attention upward. These are not decorations. They're conversation starters, memory makers, style signatures, and they're deeply empowering. Because when you choose to wear something eye-catching, you're reminding yourself and the world that you deserve to be seen. Let your accessories carry the confidence that may have been quietly tucked away. More in a moment, because the next change is all about redefining sexy after 50. 6. Redefine sexy as sophistication. What does sexy look like after 50? It looks like confidence. It looks like ease. It looks like Linda Wright in a crisp white shirt, collar popped, walking down a Paris street without needing to prove anything. Sexy isn't skin. It's self-possession. And that means making wardrobe choices that feel powerful, not performative. A pencil skirt that glides over the hips, a cashmere sweater that hints at the collarbone, a silky blouse that floats instead of clings. The change? Choose pieces that whisper allure instead of shouting for attention. You can still wear form-fitting pieces. Just choose one focal point. If it's a slimmer silhouette, keep the neckline graceful. If you're showing shoulders balanced with long trousers, it's about suggestion, not exposure. Linda's version of sexy is subtle. It's a low heel and a knowing smile, a flash of wrist beneath a trench coat, a red lip on an otherwise bare face. There's enormous magnetism and restraint, especially when it's paired with clarity and grace. Because sexiness at this age isn't about being wanted, it's about being sure of what you want. 7. Let go of age rules in fashion. Who told you what women over 50 can't wear? No miniskirts, no sleeveless tops, no leather, no bold prints, no ripped jeans. It's exhausting, isn't it? Linda Wright doesn't ask for permission. She wears what she loves and adapts it with elegance. The real rule? If it makes you feel alive, you can wear it. It's not about the item. It's how you style it. A leather jacket layered over soft neutrals, a sleeveless dress with a linen wrap, a bold print grounded by simple accessories. Discard the ageist narratives. They were never made for women like you, women with depth, presence, and personal power. When you stop filtering your choices through, am I too old for this? You open a door, and behind that door, freedom. The kind of freedom that says, I dress for myself now. You're not trying to look younger. You're honoring who you are today, with style that fits. So the next time you hesitate, ask yourself, do I love this? If the answer is yes, wear it with pride. 8. Upgrade your essentials. Basics are the backbone of every great wardrobe, but basics don't mean boring. A faded t-shirt, pilled sweater, or saggy leggings, these quiet little compromises, they add up. They contribute to that creeping sense of invisibility. Linda Wright's essentials are anything but basic. A crisp button-down, a soft cashmere crew neck, a trench coat that feels like armor in the best way. It's time to replace worn-out staples with elevated versions. Choose quality over quantity. A single perfect white shirt is worth 5 mediocre ones. A great pair of black trousers can become your new uniform. Look for fabrics that feel like a gift to your skin, modal, silk blends, fine knits. Seek out structure in unexpected places. A darted t-shirt, a curved hem tank, a minimalist long-line cardigan. This isn't about designer labels. It's about discernment, about how each piece makes you feel when you put it on. Because when your everyday feels intentional, you carry that energy into every room you enter. And suddenly, you're anything but invisible. 9. Reclaim your color story. Color is energy. And the right colors, they make you radiate. But somewhere along the way, many of us were taught to tone it down, to wear flattering colors instead of favorite ones, to mute our wardrobes as we age. Linda Wright doesn't subscribe to that. She wears camel and navy, yes, but also deep reds, clean whites, and even bursts of chartreuse. Always thoughtfully chosen, always radiant. Here's the shift. Identify 3 signature colors that light you up. Stand in front of a mirror in natural light. Hold up scarves, top swatches. See what lifts your face, what softens your features, what makes your eyes sparkle. Those are your power colors. Build around them. Then add 2 accent shades, maybe a surprising pink, a sharp teal, or rich aubergine. Let these live in your accessories, outerwear, or statement pieces. Color is not about being loud. It's about being luminous. And when your wardrobe reflects your inner energy, the world can't help but notice. We'll talk about outerwear and why your coat might be your most important style investment next. Absolutely. Let's keep unfolding this journey of graceful transformation. 10. Invest in a signature coat. Think about it. Your coat is often the first and last thing people see. Yet so many women over 50 settle for practical outerwear, oversized puffers, dated raincoats, bulky fleece. Functional? Maybe. But stylish? Not exactly. Linda Wright, ever the embodiment of Parisian poise, turns sidewalks into runways with her coats alone. Whether it's a timeless trench, a sculptural wool wrap, or a tailored military-style number, her outerwear announces her presence. The shift? Own at least one statement coat that feels like a personal signature. Look for structure in the shoulders, a defined waist, luxe fabric that moves with grace. Think cashmere, wool, or even a supple vegan leather. Choose a length that flatters your height and layers beautifully over anything. Neutrals are elegant, but don't be afraid of color. A red coat on a gray day is a form of rebellion. A soft ivory wrap whispers wealth. A navy trench? Timeless authority. A great coat does more than warm your body. It lifts your energy, finishes your look, and carries you into the world with quiet power. It's your armor, but make it beautiful. And speaking of finishes, let's talk about the quiet impact of grooming. 11. Prioritize polished grooming. You don't need heavy makeup or a weekly blowout, but grooming? It's your unspoken introduction. Linda Wright's style feels so effortless because everything is considered. Her hair, often pulled back or tousled just so. Her skin, glowing, not glam. Her nails clean, never fussy. The message is subtle but clear. I take care of myself like perfection, but small rituals create big presence. A hydrating lipstick in a signature shade, brows softly defined, clean, shaped nails, even bare. A signature fragrance that feels like a secret. Hair matters too, not for youth, but for expression. Whether it's a soft bob, a silver pixie, or natural waves with texture, your hair should feel like you. And skincare? It's not about anti-aging. It's about self-nurturing. A dewy complexion says, I'm here, I'm well, I'm radiant. Don't underestimate this. Grooming creates a halo of care around you. It reinforces every outfit, every choice. And when you walk into a room, you'll notice something different. People lean in. They look twice, not because you're flashy, but because you're whole. Let's wrap with the final change. And it's not what you wear, but how you feel when you wear it. 12. Dress with presence, not permission. At the heart of all this, the colors, the tailoring, the shoes, there's something deeper. Presence. Linda Wright doesn't dress to be noticed. She dresses as an act of self-honoring. She fills her clothes with presence. And that's what turns heads. When you stop dressing for approval and start dressing for yourself, everything changes. You begin to choose fabrics that feel good, cuts that celebrate your form, colors that mirror your spirit. And that shift? It shows. So here's the final change. Stop asking, can I wear this? Start asking, does this reflect who I am now? Wear the wide leg pants, the gold earrings, the leopard flats, the silk scarf your daughter said is too much. If it lights you up, it belongs. Because the truth is, you were never invisible. You were just wrapped in old expectations. Now it's time to step out of them. Let your wardrobe be a declaration of wisdom, of style, of vibrance, of everything you've become and everything you're still becoming. The world sees what you show it. Show them you. If this spoke to you, if even one of these changes sparked a little fire, you already know what to do next. Start small. Choose one wardrobe shift and try it this week. You don't need to overhaul your closet. Just open it with new eyes. And if you love this, there's more where that came from. Hit subscribe and join our graceful rebellion against invisibility. We don't age out of beauty. We evolve into a deeper kind of elegance. You are not invisible. You are seen. You are stunning. And your wardrobe is just beginning to catch up. See you next week.